Sorry about that, I just had to let the intro ride out. Hello everybody, and welcome back to, I guess we're gonna call this CartoonGamer Live. It has been a little while since I last live streamed, but yeah, I'll get into that a little later and where I've been. But yeah, we're back now. I don't know how long we'll be back for, but I thought why not start off, restart the whole streaming thing with a little Crash Bandicoot, something akin to Donkey Kong Country in terms of like level design and overall gameplay, and I feel like I could breeze through this pretty quickly. Just checking the chat. Cash Bandicoot is here. That is good to see. Appropriate. Retro Lover, good to see you. Jetty Mark, very good to see you. Just let me know if I sound okay, if my audio, if my microphone sounds okay, if the game audio sounds okay. If it doesn't, just let me know and I will adjust it accordingly. But yeah, we're gonna get started now, and let's see, when I was doing the setup for everything, I managed to get it all set up pretty easily. I'm playing this on a PS3, on a PS1 disc. So the thing with that is, I don't have any, and I don't have a memory card, so we're kind of going old school here, where we have to use the password system, but I thought I would go in here real quick and show you something kind of cool. Cash Banuka says, heads up if you decide on going for gems, avoid deaths after collecting a checkpoint, the boxes will reset. Oh, I know that, yeah. We'll see if we even get the gems. I don't even know if I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be, this is just gonna be pretty relaxing. I'm not gonna try and get all the gems. Maybe later. What am I doing? How do I get out of here? I meant to go to load game. So let's see. So yeah, since this is on a PS3, there is no memory card in here, but I thought it was kind of cool. You can see, wait a minute. You can see like, this is for the PS3. Like, this is the internal system for the PS3 from like the, what I have off the PSN store. For Crash Team Racing, Spyro, Castlevania, Symphony of the Night, and it's being read off of a PS1 disc, and the PS1 disc is showing stuff off of the PS3 system. I think that's fascinating. That blows my mind. Pinata Time Extra, glad to get you live. I've seen a handful of your videos, but only this week I rediscovered you and digging through your stuff. Thank you very much, Pinata Time. That's very nice of you to say. Yeah, I did some live streams in the past, but yeah, I'm glad you're here with us today. Hopefully it'll be a pretty relaxing stream, and I'm gonna see if I can beat at least a majority of the game. Let's see. That's okay, Mark. Yeah, I get it. Directing a play, oh, that's nice. You'll have to tell me how that goes when it's done. Bridget is in the chat. Hello, Bridget. David V. Hello, David. Lots of people here. We got like 13 people apparently watching right now. So, let's see. I say we'll just get started then. So yeah, we're gonna have to take advantage of the password system. I did not think this through originally, but we'll be alright. I know Crash like the back of my hand. And like, I could have totally played the Insane trilogy. That was an easier setup, and I guess it looks prettier, but I just decided to go old school because if you've seen my, I've talked about the Crash games in the past, and I love the Insane trilogy, but I feel like they don't quite replace the originals. I feel like there's still merit to the originals if you're a fan of the old graphical style, the old voiceovers, and just like, I mean, the games got remade in the first place because people liked the originals so much, so yeah. They don't, oh, I forgot. There's no slide. This is going to be harder than I thought. here we have this giant enemy crab. Sorry, this is what I'm like unfiltered. Attack its weak point for massive damage. There we go. What have I got? It looks pretty crisp on the PS3, I should say. That's what always blew my mind. Like, I'm playing this on an HD TV, but yeah, I think it looks great. What have I got? It's a little pixely, but I really like that. Just gonna breeze through Insanity Beach first before I get into the nitty-gritty of what's been going on with me and checking the chat and things like that. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, yes. I remember. I'm gonna try... Nah. Okay, let's see if I can... You know what, forget it. Maybe I'll come back to this level later to complete it 100%. Wrench5154 is asking the important questions, but that's just a joke I make because I got that from It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, and I live by those rules. I mean, I say it's a joke, but it's not a joke. Follow the rules. Okay, so far so good. Off to a decent start. Looking at the chat real quick. Let's see. Cash Banuka, the original controls better than Insane in a few ways. Yeah, I will agree with you. In some aspects, I feel the originals control better. Bridget, you haven't played the Crash games. Well, you gotta change that because they're great. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little bit of me, like, I do prefer Crash over Spyro, but yeah, it's kind of sad that Spyro doesn't get as much love as Crash does. Let's see. I don't know if these suggestions are kind of... Pinata Time asks, I've been going through the Pokemon movies lately. Have you considered going all of the movies? Yes, I have, but that's all I will say because I feel like I have quite a bit to say on them. But at the same time, I do not want to like get into the nitty-gritty of them because I feel like I've proven I can do that already. But so I'll just, if I do talk about the movies, I'll just have fun with them. Like, I'll give some of my genuine thoughts on them and I will rag on some of the ones that I don't like. But yeah, that is an idea and that's been racking around in my brain for quite some time. JRay358, I'm surprised you're still uploading to this day. I used to watch your older videos all the time in my teen years. Good lord, I think I heard my back just crack. No wonder I've been seeing the chiropractor lately. But yeah, that's great, JRay. I'm thankful that you've been watching for so long. Let's see. What if Crash got the Legend of Spyro treatment? I don't know. That don't sound too promising. Fuji Dinlo, very out of topic, but thank you for your video on Dog City. Me and a pal watched it most of the way through and had a very real depression seeing how it dropped going into season 3. Yeah, I warned you. I do apologize for making you sit through that, but I'm glad you guys watched Dog City and enjoyed the good stuff. Crass asks, have I ever noticed how Nelvana shows tend to reuse the screaming, cheering sounds? Not really, because I haven't seen the Magic School Bus in quite some time, so I probably wouldn't have noticed it myself. Only real Magic School Bus fans would really know about that. Wrench, yeah, the Rare video was... I'm thankful you, watched that Rare video. I've been thinking about making a video like that for literal years, and I'm so glad I could finally get my thoughts out. And yeah, there's been a lot of great reception to it. There's a few people in the comments who are just repeating rumors that I debunk in the video itself, but I just like to think they're delusional. You'll tell them the sky is blue and they're like, no, it's not. So where have I been the last little while, aside from, you know, being super busy with, let's see. Oh, the scary moments in Rare Games video. David, oh man. Old shame. Old shame. But, yeah, I'm glad somebody liked it. So, let's see. I will check back into the chat before too long. Oh, wait, actually. No, there's actually a question in there I saw. Love the Looney Tunes video. Had no idea you were such a big fan. Another great topic for future videos. I think so. I think there's a few more things about Looney Tunes I could say, because I love the Looney Tunes, and, you know, they're related, what's the word I'm looking for? Related shows of the Warner Brothers lineage, like Animaniacs and Tiny Toons, and I feel like I could have some things to say. Some more things to say, I should say. So let's see, I wanted to let you guys know where I have been. That's what I was alluding to since I was last streaming. Because, let's see, I've been busy with usual video stuff. Currently in the middle of editing a few things, but I had a little pest control problem when I was dealing with a squirrel in my soffit. And that was an ordeal and a half, because I was losing sleep for like a month. Because my room was right where the squirrel made its nest, and you could hear it like thumping in the night. And you could see it come out of the soffit every morning, and like, oh, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. Lazy Clay, good to see you. My day's going pretty decently so far. I'm glad everybody is taking time out of their very busy days to spend it with me for a little while. I'm surprised, but very grateful. Let's see. J-Ray, I remember all the top 10s and the reactions and the countdowns. Yeah. That's taking me back. I was thinking about my Tropical Freeze reaction today, and yeah. So those were really cool times when not a lot of people were doing reactions back then. I don't want to say I started it, but yeah, lots of people started doing it after that, and yeah, those were great times. What am I doing here? Let me just see the password. I can look back at this later. Maybe I'll write it down, take a snapshot, but let's keep going. Checking the chat again. There's a lot of people here today. Matt B, thank you for joining me. Us, all of us. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed the Rare video. Bat problem. Yeah, no. And here's the crazy thing about the squirrels. Like, when we got a pest control guy to come, it got upgraded to a raccoon. Like, I made a post about it on, like, Blue Sky, which you should totally follow me there if you don't already. But he was like, there's like raccoon prints on the window and on the ground, and I think you got a raccoon. And I was like, the raccoon couldn't fit in there, but I think the raccoon scared the squirrels off, because after that, we didn't have to worry about, we didn't hear anything for like a couple of days, and the pest control guys, all they did was put up some wire mesh, and that was the end of that. It ended up costing a lot less than it would have if there were a squirrel, or God forbid, a raccoon. But you know, I did see a wild turkey outside my place yesterday, and I'm like, why does my domicile attract so many weird creatures? I've never seen a wild turkey in my life, especially that close up. I was like, what is this? I thought it was a giant raccoon, and I was like, no, that's a turkey. Checking the chat. let's see. Thank you, Lazy Clay, for liking the Looney Tunes video that I did. Glad you liked the video too. Crash, you got boards from George and Martha? That's awesome. That's really cool. I have to like scan my Freaky Stories boards and share them for like posterity at the very least. Thanks for dropping by, David V. Hope to see you again around these parts. Yeah, no, I've heard that. I thought about that raccoon stuff, and I was watching the raccoons, and then when I was like, when the squirrel problems seemed to be getting better, when things looked more positive, that's when I was like, I think I'm gonna get back into the raccoons, because I stopped watching it after the squirrel started becoming an issue, and then that's when the pest control guy was like, you might have a raccoon, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm turning into Cyril Sneer right now, even more than I thought I was originally. I am looking forward to Coyote versus Acme. Well, I kind of hope, there's a part of me that kind of hopes the movie sucks. Because, I mean, wouldn't it be funny if we all, like, rallied for this movie to come out, and then when we finally watch it, we're like, dude, this movie's not that great, but it does deserve to shoot its shot. I'm saying, like, the movie deserves to get released, because there's been far worse movies that have gotten a wide release, where you think, this didn't deserve to be on the big screen, so let Coyote versus Acme come out. But it would be so funny if it wasn't good, because if I'm being honest, live action animated hybrids, the Looney Tunes variety, they've never been critical darlings, I should say. Like, I like parts of Space Jam and Looney Tunes back in action, but the general consensus is that they're not, like, you know, amazing. You can like it if you want. It can be one of your favorite films of all time for all I care. But I'm just saying, that's just the general thing. General reception was mixed at best. So, if Coyote vs. Acme falls into that category, I wouldn't be surprised. But that said, I'm still going to watch it, because I watched Space Jam 2 in theaters, and that sucked! Oh, man. Angel Knight, hello, good to see you. Yeah, Crash is good. Crash 1 is not the best one in the trilogy, but, you know, Growing Pains and all that, it's still alright. What have I got? Yeah, I think Coyote vs. Acme, I think the reason everyone rallied for it, because I think it got caught up in just the fervor of it all. I hope I'm using that term correctly. But, yeah. There we go. Okay, this is the part where now I have to start focusing just a little bit. I can't go completely brain dead here. Let's see. Okay, that's good. Oh, hold on. I saw something in the comment section, but I'll get right to it after this. Alright. I wonder if we would have rallied that much for Velma if it was never released. Maybe! Let's see, let's continue. Yeah, I've seen that Pepper and Rio Adventures poster, Retro Lover. I thought it was pretty cool. Shame it'll never get made, but, you know, still cool, still cool. Oh wait, never mind, I'm not even going to go over there. Yeah, no, Crash 1 was difficult for me even as, like, a teenager, young adult, adolescent person. This game can be pretty relentless in terms of the structure. Rex Tooth, I am playing this on a PS3, but on an original disc. Like, I got the PS1 disc in the PS3, so it's a sort of weird emulation where it's also showing me memory card data for stuff that is saved on my PS3, like, that I got off the PSN store, which is really cool. I don't know why I instinctively press square. The box, the boulder's gonna get it. Actually, no, I don't think it is gonna get it for me. What am I talking about? Let's see. Have I thought about joining Letterboxd? Feel like I'd have good reviews to throw on there. I have never actually thought about going on Letterboxd. Usually, if I feel strongly enough about reviewing something, I'm like, I can make a video on this. And I feel like that's what I would want to do, but who knows, I might look into Letterboxd if, like all the cool kids are doing. Aw. I don't know, Retro Lover. I have no idea. I'm sorry, I don't know everything. I love Pepper Ann just as much as you do, but I don't have any insider info on it. Okay, I can do better than this. The reason that is, J. Ray, I believe there are some models of the PS3 that can play PS2 games, but there are other models that cannot. But I think they can all play PS1 games, because mine can play PS1 games, but not PS2 games. Like, I have the fat PS3, but it's not the model that plays PS2 games. It's weird, I know, but that's just how it is. Rex Tooth, do I like any tokusatsu shows? I can't say I do, but I do respect a lot of them, like, because I mean, they were a huge influence on the guys who made, like, Pokemon, and I'm like, that's really cool. But no, I can't say I've ever watched a tokusatsu show myself. I used to watch, I mean, there was Power Rangers back in the day, but even as 6-year-old me, I would watch, like, Power Rangers Wild Force just for the intro and then just, stop. But that's just me. Let's see, I had squirrels and a raccoon at my place. Did I have them after I played Conquer and Sly? And if I did, does that mean you will also be getting a Bandicoot? I don't know. I mean, I got a wild turkey yesterday, so maybe they'll make a platformer with a wild turkey in it. Good to see you, Austin. Let's see, J. Ray, your model plays PS2 games, but since last year it started crashing. I don't know. Maybe it's just getting old. That sucks, but I don't get it.
What have I got?
Let's see. Okay. This is a pretty relaxing. I say that and I immediately lose Aku Aku. Just my luck. Let's see if I can't blaze through this, or maybe get a gem. I'm gonna try and get a gem. I feel like I could on this stage. Oh. Alright, I think if I die, I lose everything. I think the boxes, like, respawn. Okay. Whatever, whatever. I've already beaten this game 100%. I don't gotta prove nothing. Orca. I wish I could get an orca. Actually, I don't. Then I'd have to feed it. Ooh.
What have I got?
Whoa. Pun not intended when I said whoa there. Oh. Now I know why Crash says whoa. Because you do too. Let's see. Yeah, I'm wishing the best for you on that case, J-Ray, because, yeah, that sucks to have, like, a console die on you. I mean, I've been through, like, 4 PS2s, but it still hurts. I remember, like, speaking of, like, faulty hardware, my original Wii, like 2 years into having it, it started not being able to read the discs, and I mean that destroyed me. And then there was like this repair guy at a Walmart or whatever. Yeah, it was a Walmart, and it was like, bring your games here and we'll fix your system in like an hour. And he did, and like it still works flawlessly to this day. I don't know what magic that dude employed, but oh, I will be eternally grateful for what he did. Let's see. Lazy Clay, how do I feel about the Insane Trilogy? Well, I said it earlier, but I quite enjoy it. Like, I'm not as, like, angry about it as you might expect me to be. But, yeah, no, I love the Insane Trilogy. Introduced a lot of cool stuff that the originals didn't have. And when I was thinking of streaming, I was like, should I just fire up the Insane Trilogy instead? But I just decided to go with the original because that's just the mood I was in. And I feel like, yeah, the Insane Trilogy does some things better than the original, but I still feel the originals have their own charm and are still worth going back to. I mean, when a game gets remade in a lot of cases, it's because people liked the original so much, so it's like, what is the original like? I'm curious of the original. Let's see. Yes, I saw that, Will Peters. I saw that for the Pepper Ann characters aged up for the finale and some characters that weren't in the finale. I thought that was really cool. Have I heard of the canceled Crash 5 game? Absolutely. I mean, that was a Did You Know Gaming video. I didn't work on that, but like, I saw that video. I was like one of the first people to see that video, and I was like, man, that blows. What's going to turn into an old Cat Icarus video? Austin, what do you mean? My thoughts on the Insane Trilogy? Oh, I know how this works. Okay. Ooh. Sorry if I'm going a little silent here. I just need precision, absolute focus. Okay, that's okay.
What have I got?
A victory short-lived. Oh! I don't care about them bumper fruits. Let's see, checking the chat real quick. Let's see. Do I know who those Freaky Stories boards are done by? A piece of animation is worthless if you don't know who... I wouldn't go that far, but I know a few... I think I saw a couple names on the boards. Let's see. Lazy Clay, really unfortunate the Insane Trilogy didn't come with the option to play the OG games. That would have made it a perfect remake. Yeah, but I feel like people would just play the originals and be like, I don't need this remake stuff. But, yeah, that would have been kind of cool. Especially since, well, you know, you can't buy them on the PS4 store for some reason. It just can't handle it. Do I like fighting games, Argantil? I like looking at fighting games. I can barely play them, but I like elements of fighting games. Like, if there was one fighting game I'd say I really liked, you know, discounting Smash Brothers, of course, but Killer Instinct, again, I can't play it to save my life, but I love the characters, I love the music. Just an iconic game. Let's see how many boxes I missed. Feh. Ghost game in the memory card. I think that's Ghost Data for Crash Team Racing. Like for my time trials. Let's see. Dream GameCube games to add to Switch 2 online? There's a few I'd like to see, like even though I wasn't crazy about it, I want to see Star Fox Adventures come to the Switch Online. Beautiful Joe, because I just played the first one. Well, not just, I played it back in October. But I'd like to see the Beautiful Joe games, even the party game, just to, you know, make sure the entire series is on there. I'd like to see those get added to Switch Online. Melee, I guess? I don't even think I'm going to use the Switch Online service for GameCube, right? At least not right now, because I have a bunch of GameCube games as it is. Like, I still have my GameCube, I still get games for it, so I have no strong desire to get it right now. But for those who don't have a GameCube, it's a pretty good way to play some games, and I hope those games get added. Whoa. Oh. Maybe I can get one gem before the end of the stream. Who knows? Oh. Let's try that again, because that was close. There we go. Oh yeah, Super Monkey Ball 1 and 2. Those would be great to put on the GameCube. I remember playing the original Super Monkey Ball a heck of a lot back in like the mid-2000s. Double Dash. I think that's coming. Let's see. I enjoy the 4Kids dub of One Piece the same way I enjoy... Yeah, it's fine. If you enjoy it, that's cool. We're cool here. Yeah, I think Reignited is slightly more faithful, if only because of the original soundtrack as well. They kept that in. I wish they did that for the Insane Trilogy, because they did that for the Spyro Trilogy, Nitro Fueled. I don't know what the big excuse was that didn't have it.
What have I got?
What do I think I'll play next on my live streams? I don't know. Right now, my live streams are pretty, like, touch and go. Because, I mean, when I'm usually doing a live stream, it means that there's not pardon me. My mouth was going faster than my brain right there. But when I'm doing a live stream, it's usually because there's, you know, not much going on. But yeah, I think, hypothetically speaking, if I get through Crash 1, I'll probably get to Crash 2 and 3. And yeah, generally speaking, just stuff I feel like I can get through rather easily and quickly without much hassle. Like, I don't think you're gonna see me play any RPGs anytime soon. To the disappointment of everyone watching, he is not playing RPGs. But yeah, stuff like this were stuff that I know, or stuff that I can get through pretty simply. How much do I think GTA 6 will be? I don't know, maybe $100? I have no clue. That game's not on my radar because I'm not picking it up. I don't care about GTA. I respect it, yeah, and all that stuff, but I'm not getting that game. Oh, come on, I totally touched that monkey. Let's see. Yeah, no Elden Ring on Switch 2 for me. Sorry, everybody, go home. Let's see. Crash Bandicoot, like you. Let's see. Yeah, this is ghost data for CTR. But you are home. Then go homeless. Sorry, that is from an old YouTube video. That is not me being improvisational. But yeah. Yeah, everyone's making Crash Bandicoot jokes. That's what people called the Nitro Squad back when Nitro Fuel came out, the Bandicooties. And that was fun for a little bit. Oh, great. Oh yeah, I remember this level. Okay. Just holding that X button for dear life. No, I'm not getting you, Aku. Next time. Well, Retro Lover, I wish I could contact them, but, you know, I don't think there's many people out there who want to talk about the show, as far as I'm aware. But, you know, if there's anybody out there who wants to speak to me about their work on the show, hit me up. So, I mean, there's got to be, like, at least dozens of people, and they might not all have, like, email addresses that you can easily access. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm not dying here. I need to focus. There we go. Okay. Let's see, gotta think about this, gotta think about this. 1, 2. There we go. Ooh! Oh, I got scared. Whew. All right, now I'm getting into a flow. Oh, almost had me there. Some red gem shenanigans. Not doing that. Not today. Woo! Alright, I'm in the zone now. I'm unstoppable! Oh. I guess I'll try these. Okay. There we go. That wasn't too bad now, was it? So let's see. While I'm here, I might as well, let's see, I'll tell you where, I think I might have said it in videos. Oh wait, Austin asks, what have I been watching? Let's see, recently, I was watching, I just finished up, Invincible Season 3. I watched that through my fingers because, you know, it's Invincible, and the violence could get pretty radical. So I was watching that, Witch Hunter Robin, I was watching that, currently rewatching the Saiyan Saga of Dragon Ball Z Kai, and other bits and pieces of stuff. But, yeah. Speaking of GameCube games, have I played Chibi Robo? No, I have not. I've known about it since it came out, but never played it. Maybe someday. Yeah, I've heard things about YOLO Crystal Fantasy. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully you're having a good time with it. Or as I think it's YOLO Rainbow Trinity right now in its 3rd season. It's pretty relaxing so far. Yeah, now I'm back. Yeah, this game still has, even though the other games 2 and 3 improve on the formula a lot, this one still has a pretty good flow to it. Cool. So let's see, where have I been? The last little... What was I saying earlier? Like, yeah, my history with the Crash Bandicoot series, I guess I could get into. When I was the first Crash game I ever actually played was Crash of the Titans on the PS2. And what killed me there? So yeah, the first Crash Bandicoot game I played was Crash of the Titans, and let's see, the second game I played after that was Wrath of Cortex, and seeing the art style change from like, I did it again. I keep losing track of where I am in my story because an invisible fish keeps killing me. So, Crash of the Titans, Wrath of Cortex, and seeing the art style change from the literal Radical Entertainment designs to what they were, something more conventional at Crash, I was like, what am I looking at right now? But, yeah, the next Crash game I played after that was Crash 2, and that was like in 2012 after I got my wisdom teeth removed. But I spent like a whole week just playing Crash 2 in my bed, and that was awesome. And I was like, dude, Crash 2 is just Wrath of Cortex if it didn't suck half the time. And literally half the time, because I think half of Wrath of Cortex can be fun, but the other half can be not so great. But Crash 2 was a good time, and then I played Crash 3, and yeah, I became a bona fide Crash fan after that. Like, I haven't played every game in the series, but I've played like the big major ones at the very least. I've played the original Crash 1, 2, 3, CTR, Wrath of Cortex, at least the main platformers. Twinsanity I played in like the late 2010s, and that was another mixed bag. I got a bad taste in my mouth from that because, you know, the hitboxes were awful in that game, and the glitches kind of ruined my day. Sorry, I always get stuck on this password thing. I need to check what I'm actually looking at. Yeah, I haven't actually played Nitro Kart. I mean, I've played through CTR Nitro Fueled and the Nitro Kart tracks, but never Nitro Kart proper. I do have it, I've just never played it. Okay, I think we're making pretty good progress so far. Already at Ripperoo. No, Richer Lover, I haven't heard of that fan game. I don't really go looking into fan games, just because I always worry that they're gonna get muddied with the actual games in my brain, and I'm like, wait, was that from a fan thing? It's cool, fan games are awesome, but yeah, I typically don't play fan games or really look into it. For no real reason, I just don't. Let's see, hold on. Let me beat Ripperoo first before I answer some more questions in the chat. Okay, let's see. I can figure this out.
What have I got?
I don't know, Lazy Clay. Why would you think Chibi Robo would be up my alley?
What have I got?
Curious. What about Chibi Robo says, I think CartoonGamer, this is right up his alley. This is something that he would talk about. Oh boy. Okay, I got focus. But I got 32 lives. But I do want to blaze through this. I can prove I can beat this. Okay, maybe I should wait for these things to come down.
What have I got?
Least favorite cartoon characters? I think about this. The Moonanites from Aqua Teen Hunger Force are right up there in terms of, like, I love seeing those guys get their comeuppance, I guess. And if I had a pet bird, you would hear it. I would hear it. I wouldn't be streaming if I had a pet bird. Focus! There we go. Let's see. Checking the chat again. Have I watched Beetlejuice and its sequel that came out last year? I have seen the original Beetlejuice at least like twice. I still need to see Beetlejuice. I have that on Blu-ray. I got that for Christmas, but haven't had the chance. I don't want to say haven't had the time because I do have the time. I just haven't put the time aside. Squeaking. Don't make me think I have a mouse. Oh, that squeaking was me taking a drink from my water bottle. Listen again. That's what you were hearing. No bird here, just a squeaky water bottle. Well, thank you, EFB, but I've played Crash before. I know what I'm getting into. I have no memory card, and I'm playing the original Crash, so I'm living dangerously today. Never got the hate for Crash's design in Titans. I think there are some designs in Crash of the Titans that I prefer to the originals. Like, again, when I saw Aku Aku in the original, in the Wrath of Cortex, after seeing what he looked like in Titans, I was like, man, he's just a plank of wood with feathers. He looks so much cooler in Titans. And I still think that. I mean, the original has its charm, but I really like the redesign they did with Aku Aku and Uka Uka. Crash looks alright. No big complaints there. Kind of like what they did with Engine. Tiny, they completely missed the assignment. He's a Tasmanian tiger, not an actual tiger. It's like, who? Someone didn't get the memo on that one. Yeah, that laugh in that Ripper Roo uses is a recording from Dallas McKennon in Lady and the Tramp, who at the time of this game's release was still alive. I don't know if he had retired, but yeah, no, he was still around. Let's see. TPHO in the chat. Been a big fan of your stuff since I was 12. How's life treating you? That's quite a loaded question with that the 12 thing. That depends, like, if you don't mind me asking how old you are now, because if you're saying it's like, well, I'm 13 now. So I've been a fan of yours for a year. But yeah, things are doing okay. I'm doing all right, all things considered. I still have a pulse and I'm not in jail, but the day's not over. Okay. 25. My God, man, you've been watching since the beginning, almost. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, 12, 13, 25. Well, I'm glad I kept your attention for that long. Yeah, I don't know why they gave him like that Mike Tyson lisp and voice. That's that's very radical of them to do. But I think I prefer N-Jin in the radical games as well. I think he's much funnier. And Nolan North as N-Jin, he was hilarious. gotta jump on this guy. There you go. Okay, how does this work again? Let's see. Just lazy clay. There's something about Chibi Robo that feels charming, just like Donkey Kong and Crash Bandicoot. I would have to play it for myself to see if I'll be the judge of that. Maybe someday I'll check out Chibi Robo, and if I feel that way, I might talk about it. Yeah, Brio 2. I was happy when the Insane Trilogy came out and they decided to use their most recent voice actors from like the last time Crash had a game. Like, they had their old designs and all that, but it was like Titans Aku Aku. It was Jess Harnell as Crash and Maurice LaMarche as N-Brio, and I was like, that's awesome. At least I know N-Jin was voiced by Corey Burton, who literally played him one time in the Wrath of Cortex for like one line, but that's kind of cool that he got to come back for that role. And yeah. Let's see, they could have made him like Mike Tyson. I've never seen Mike Tyson Mysteries, but I've heard good things about it. There's a lot of Adult Swim shows that I need to check out. But I'm getting there. I saw Lucy, Daughter of the Devil not too long ago, and that was hilariously weird. So glad Lauren Bouchard finally got his chance with Bob's Burgers. Well, I guess home movies, but yeah, I mean Bob's Burgers is like a titan. And I'm glad someone is realizing his mad genius. Aw, crud. There we go. I still remember. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, this is... I'm not even gonna try to get all the boxes or anything because I just remembered, but like, yeah, Crash turns into a completely different game. Crash 1, I should say. Where it's like, yeah, it becomes a whole lot less fun when you're like, okay, where is everything? Where are all these boxes? Where's the no death route? So I'm just blazing through Crash. Let's see. Oh yeah, home movies is great. I watched it for the first time. Oh no! I watched it for the first time in like the 2020s or something, but no, it was a blast. It was hilarious. Coach McGurk, Paula, my love. Great show. And I love how like all those Lauren Bouchard show. I know Brendan Small was the creator of the show, well, co-creator, but there's just something. A lot of those shows tend to have like characters who are named after their actors, and I find that so weird. But it's like hilariously charming. Like H. John Benjamin is John McGurk, Brendan Small is Brendan Small, Paula was originally voiced by Paula Poundstone, that kind of thing. And that's something, it's a tradition that carries on in a lot of Lauren Bouchard's work, or stuff that he's worked with, like on Dr. Katz, again, Lucy, Daughter of the Devil, Bob's Burgers. It's fascinating. There you go, Rex Tooth. Spaghetti time. My John McGurk isn't too great right now, but I love that. I love that line. That was the first thing that came into my mind when we started talking about home movies. Will I stream Mind Over Mutant? Nope. Not happening. Sorry. Let's see. THPO, curious as to how you feel about the redesigned DK potentially replacing the rare design. Some friends have been living over the new look for months now to an annoying degree. I am perfectly fine with the redesign, honestly. If you haven't listened to the Conversation, which is over at DK Vine, where I am a semi-regular co-host on episodes, I suggest you give them a listen. But the design, he looks like Donkey Kong to me. I mean, there's some things where I'm like, that's definitely new, that's definitely different. But, you know, at the end of the day, he still looks like DK, and I don't think it's as radical. I don't find it as radical or as jarring as some people let it on to be, and they're not trying to it's more like a happy marriage between the old design and Rare's take on the character, which, if you think about it, is what the Rare design that we have known for the last 30 years was as well, because the original sketch that Kev Bayless did was more like gruff and had serious attitude, and then Miyamoto had a suggestion where it's like, what if we soften him out a bit, give him a necktie, and then they combined the two, and we got the design that we see today out of it. Let's see. Will I do any more video essays on Canadian cartoons? I have some ideas in the works, yeah, and I want to talk to some more Canadian artists and animators, actors, and things like that. More Canadian goodness is in the pipeline. You did not miss a thing, Geek Gamer. I mean, I guess you did, because I'm still making my way through the game, but it's been pretty chill so far. Cloakhead, yeah, this is what I sound like. Does it sound radically different to what I sound like in my videos? I mean, I am a little, I've been talking for like an hour, so, and it's getting late, so my voice is a little, I'm going a little more low-key right now, but, yeah, this is the real me. I see what you're saying there, Pinata Time, where it's like, yeah, we've had the same Rare design for a long time. I'm surprised there hasn't been any sort of change up in the last little while. Like, I'm welcome. I'm okay with it. It's not my favorite design, and I mean, Donkey Kong has had little design quirks and changes here and there depending on the game. Like, I think he looks absolutely awful in Mario Kart 8, for example. But, yeah, this redesign is a-okay with me. I wouldn't even say it's a redesign, just a little change up. I'm okay with the change. And I mean, I'm used to it in the various fandoms I'm in. Like, I'm a Ninja Turtles fan. I'm okay with seeing Ninja Turtle characters get reimagined. I've done some stuff of my own where I'm like, I want to see what they do the next time. How are you going to reimagine the Turtles this time? So it's like they add things and little design quirks and things here and there where you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. But, yeah. Let's see. Oh, those pants, you can take you can take those pants off of DK. Those aren't permanent. DK has costumes in that game, so they are not permanent, but I mean, DK can wear pants if he wants to. He had a mining hat on as well. It's part of the attire. He's just dressing for the job. Let's see. Considering Toys for Bob wants to bring back Banjo, I feel it helps to give them a new breath of fresh air. I mean, yeah, I mean, I've heard Toys for Bob wants to bring back Banjo, but a lot of people want to bring back Banjo. When they bring back Banjo, if they bring back Banjo, I'll believe it when I see it. Because I want to bring back Banjo. If I had a studio, I'd be like, can we get Banjo somehow? I would like to see the Reignited artist do some Banjo stuff. I think that would be cool. Thank you, Geek Gamer. I like the overalls. I can't wait to see what other costumes he's got. Let's see. Yeah, I'm hoping Bonanza is great too. I have a feeling it's probably going to be pretty great, but yeah, I mean, We'll know for sure when we get it in our hands and all that. Forget that. Whatever that is. I don't need it. Oh. Oh. Did I see the Minecraft movie? Nope. I have no stake in Minecraft, so I didn't check that out. No desire to. I know some people like it, but that's not my bag. Let's see. So many rumors about Spyro 4, still waiting on that. Yeah. When it comes to rumors, like I've been hearing rumors about various games that I've been looking forward to as well, but I always say to myself, I'll believe it when I actually see it for myself. The rumors may be true, but I don't believe a rumor until I see, you know, it come to life, and it's sort of a surprise for me. Let's see, okay. Getting a little tricky with the depth perception here, but... Ooh! I just love just the weight of these things. Oh! Favorite Ed, Edd n Eddy character? You know, I haven't seen Ed, Edd n Eddy in quite some time, but... You know, I did think the Kanker sisters were hilarious. Oh. Sorry about that, Retro Lover. There's a lot going on right now. But I can't see Bluster coming back. Oh. Well, Geek Gamer, there's like a whole thing about that. Like, they were making a game, not Nintendo, but it wasn't supposed to be 11 years since Tropical Freeze, because they were working with like Activision on something called Donkey Kong Freedom. There's a Did You Know Gaming video by Liam Robertson that goes into some great detail about what was going on in like 2016. And if Crash Bandicoot wasn't close enough to Donkey Kong already, similar enough, some of the jungle foliage that you see on like the first level in Insanity Beach apparently was repurposed from a canceled Donkey Kong title that they were making called Donkey Kong Freedom. And yeah, definitely give that Liam Robertson video a watch. Okay. There we go. Road to Nowhere. Let's see if I can't breeze through this one. Yeah, I don't want to leave you guys hanging here forever, so I'm just gonna blaze through this. Make it look easy. I was doing so good too. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay. Yeah, baby. All right. What? I'll take it. Oh. I'm not doing too bad so far. I'm so glad I have so many lives. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, let's see if I can do that again. Ooh, oh. Oh, let me just take a look at the chat real quick. Yeah, this level, I mean, there's another one, the high road. This is the first of two. Yeah, I don't even know. Those hogs, I feel like my headcanon, my theory is that those hogs are like on another plane of existence because there is no way they should be able to, you know, pass all those empty gaps in the bridge. But maybe it's like a ghost hog or something. Let's see. What if Ed, Edd and Eddy was in Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law? I don't know, but I feel like you could get something out of that if Cartoon Network gave you the go-ahead. Yeah, no, Lazy Clay, I'm glad we got a 3D game because we've only gotten one, and now we get two. THPO, curious to ask if I did illustration commissions. Been tempted to ask for a good while. I do. I mean, if somebody asks, I feel like I could. If you're on Blue Sky or whatever, hit me up on Blue Sky and we'll talk. Let me know. If you're not on Blue Sky, just let me know and we'll figure something out if you want to ask me for something. But I would be more than happy to do a commission for you. For, you know, there's a few stipulations here and there. But yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk. 1 second, everybody. 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Okay, now I'm back. Maybe I should take a picture of this. Hold on. I'm taking a picture of the password, just like the good old days. So let's see, TPHO, you're on Newgrounds and Instagram. Okay, so let's see. I'm not really on either, but let's see. It's been a while since I've really done commissions, but if you send me send me a place where I can reach you and we can talk about that. Like a username, throw out a username or something, and I think I'll be able to find you on Instagram. I do have an Instagram. I don't use it, but you can find me there at Yeah, just send me your username and we'll figure that out. Boba Fett, good to see you. Yeah, the madness is going pretty all right so far. I got no memory card in here, but we're doing pretty okay. And now, back to the road. Oh yeah, I was doing Road to Nowhere. Did it? Oh no, it sent me back, didn't it? Did it pull a Donkey Kong Country on me? No, it didn't. Oh no. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's it. All right. My 15th space? What are you talking about, ice cream guy? Boulder Dash. Checking the chat. Instagram link. I don't think the Instagram link, if you posted it in the Twitch timeline, not Twitch, I'm not on Twitch. If you posted it in the chat, I didn't see it, but we'll figure this out. I don't think Harvey Birdman is gonna show up in Marvel vs. Capcom 4 because, I mean, yeah, he had a Capcom game, but he's not a Capcom character. You'd probably see him in CN Punch Multiverses, if that wasn't dead, or Punch Time Explosion 2, if they ever knew they had a good idea on their hands. What else did I like about? I really liked the when the Insane Trilogy let you play as Coco. They could have just let you just play as her without an explanation, but I do like the fact that she used like time travel from Crash 3 to come back in time and help you out in Crash 1 and 2, because she was not a thing in Crash 1, and yeah, she was introduced in Crash 2, but I do like that, and I do like the explanation they gave for that. That is awesome. Because it would have been so easy for them to just go, oh, you can play as Coco now. And, you know, all the people who care about the story of Crash and just like his world are like, why is she here? She wasn't introduced until the next game. Yeah, the 15th space is empty, but I'm playing this on a PS3. Like, I got a PS1 game, a physical PS1 game, but I'm playing it on the PS3, so there's no memory card? I don't think I can save, pretty sure. Yeah, Boulder Dash is kicking my butt right now. If you make one mistake, you're done. Oh. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. I can feel it. There's no wiggle room. Nary room to wiggle. Yeah. And I'm dead. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need that life. Get a life. Don't save one.
feel it.
Oh! It wasn't even the boulder that did me in. There's a lot of people in the chat today. I didn't expect that. I will check it after I am done with this boulder dash. Oh! And I fall. Well, I'm glad this game can still give me a good challenge here and there. Oh, don't you just wish there was a run button? So I'm holding down the D-pad as hard as I can, and I feel like it's not doing anything for me. I don't mind seeing all the jungle foliage, though. It's still very, very pretty. Very appealing to the eye, even all these years later. Oh! I'm okay, I'm not losing my mind, Boba Fett. I've been down this road before. This is not the hardest thing I've ever done. I can see the end in sight. Oh, yeah, that wasn't the one. I wish the slide was a thing in this game. Oh. Okay, this one feels pretty good. This one feels pretty good. Oh, come on. No, it's okay, Boba Fett. I know. Oh, man. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. This is the one. It's all me. I can feel it. I can hear it. There we go. Let's see, what did I miss up in the chat here? What did I miss in the chat here today? If there was anything substantial, I saw something about Scooby-Doo movies. I mean, I watch Zombie Island every Halloween. I would like to see the other ones again. It's been a little while since I've seen Witch's Ghost, Alien Invaders. I don't want to see Cyber Chase again. My memory card on PS3 is a digital card. I must have put it in years ago. Okay, maybe I can save it there then. That would be so weird if I could do that. Let's see if I can do that. hopefully there's a ton of bonus room somewhere here. So I can save and then, yeah. I'm learning new things about the PS3 every day. What a cool little machine this is. I'm so glad I didn't buy it at $599 US. Okay, let's see if I can blaze through this one. I think that's a phrase I just keep saying. You could put that on a t-shirt, just, okay, let's see if I can blaze through this one. that was not Mayor Quimby. That was John F. Kennedy, who Mayor Quimby's voice is based on. That's the thing I was doing. I wasn't even doing regular John F. Kennedy. I was doing JFK from Clone High. But yeah, that's where the voice comes from. If you hear like a voice in something from like a cartoon, and you're like not quite sure what it is, chances are it's probably from some figure in history that was well known in their time. I've learned that a lot. It's like, okay, what celebrity from the 50s is this voice actor pulling off right now? But I still think that's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of voices like that, especially in The Simpsons, like Moe. His voice is just, apparently, it's just a bad version of Al Pacino. Where am I going with this? Another character, Lou, the cop, was just a really lazy Sylvester Stallone. Ooh, that's sweet. Chief, I think that was dead body. I can't do it right now. My voice is starting to get a little shot, but if I was a little fresher in the morning. Yes, there was a real JFK. There was even a JFK Jr. Oh boy. Okay, this is the level of the two with the pushing blocks that I remember the most. Oh, okay, Cash Banuka, I see you there, okay. You found my old Tumblr that I don't use. Well, actually I do use it, but no one uses Tumblr anymore. But we'll talk, we'll see. I can't promise anything, but yeah, we'll talk. I can promise that. Okay. Go. Okay, here we go. Worst level in the game? I don't know about that. It's up there, but I think there's a couple that I don't like a little bit more, or a little bit less. I live for challenges like these. Oh! sure what you're talking about, Tommy, but welcome to the stream. Just, you know, be nice, be civil, and we will do the same with you. I have not seen the Goofy Moofy documentary, Retro Lover. I would like to, but I have had to cancel my Disney Plus subscription because, you know, finances and all that, but I don't even think it's available in Canada, actually. It's geo-blocked. So, I'll have to get back to you on that, but I would like to see it, because I do like a Goofy movie. Yes, exactly, Austin. I found that out, and I was like, okay, I'm not really missing out on anything. I mean, I could use a VPN or whatever, but I'd like to just, whatever. I'll catch it eventually. You don't have to worry. Don't worry about me. Okay, yeah, this level sucks. Let me just check the chat real quick. Did I miss anything? Aaron Penman, just want to say I stumbled on your channel last week and your videos on Teletoon Retro really sent me back. Loved hearing about freaky stories, undergrads, and Clone High again. Well done. Well, thank you very much, Aaron. And, yeah, I'd hate to be that guy, but the Freaky Stories video was its own video, not part of the Teletoon Retro video, but I'm glad you watched that too. I had a lot of fun putting that together. I think that's one of my favorite videos I've ever done. Oh, of course, Retro Lover, I knew that. And there was, you know, Fido Dido, 7-Up, and Pepper and comic strip. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, let me... You could also put this on a shirt, the phrase, "Let me focus for a sec." Okay. I feel pretty naked without Aku Aku by my side. Yeah, I can't imagine a 6-year-old getting through this. I'm barely getting through it myself. Let's see, come on. Two, 3, 4, 5. Okay, bats. I got a bat problem right now. Woo. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. No. What am I doing? Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay, take that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. No, I can't say I will, Retro Lover. That's not in the cards. I'm sorry to disappoint again, but yeah. If I do that, you'll be the first to know. What am I doing? I'm losing my mind. The only comic strips you recall never getting a cartoon or adaptation at all was Calvin and Hobbes, despite the fact it could have worked. There are many comic strips that haven't gotten TV TV adaptations like Sherman's Lagoon. That's one that I really liked growing up, but that never got anything. But yeah, there's many out there that haven't. I just think Retro Lover really likes Pepper Ann. I just think that's it. I mean, that's great. But I'm sorry to disappoint that even though I love Pepper Ann, I am not like, I'm not the spokesperson on Pepper Ann stuff in the world. But yeah, it's nice to think someone thinks that I have some sort of authority on that series. But I'm just another dude who just made a nice little video. Okay. Yeah, now this level is starting to run my patience, so can't wait to be done with this one. I know I can do it. I can feel it in my bones. Why even? Oh wait. Oh boy, we're doing it again. Okay, that problem is gone. Okay. Feeling a little better. Okay. Lots of vertical platforming. That's the stuff that kills me. The checkpoint is right there. Okay, how does this work? How am I gonna get this? One. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh. Woo! Woo! Okay, starting to get a little sloppy. I'm not about to lose my way. No. Okay. I'm not letting Crash 1 get the best of me. Uh-oh. That's not how I'm supposed to do it. I need that checkpoint so bad. How am I gonna do this? Oh. Yes! Yes! Get out of here, Lizardman. Did I spin Aku away? No, I didn't. Get over here, you. Pat Nat, good to see you, good to see you. Yeah, we are getting over it. Let's see. There's a lot more comic strips that never got any adaptations beyond the pages. Sorry, I gotta focus on this. I need to get out of here. Whew. I do love the reds and the oranges in the background. Those are beautiful. Okay, okay. Yep. Oh, this is an ordeal. But yeah, look at those colors. They just pop. You can see the Cortex Castle in the background. Oh man. I need them Tana points, please. Did I just call them Tana points? That's what I'm sticking with. Tana tokens, whatever. Oh, that was close. That was close. Look at that life. I don't need that life. See. Well, thanks for joining us, TPHO. You can find me on Instagram at MalikTCG, MalikTCG, if you hadn't found it already. Let's see. Could I ask Mike to update his website with the old storyboards? I'm not gonna. Mike's a busy guy. I do apologize, but you know, Mike's got some. He's busy right now. He's a great guy, but I wouldn't want to oppose. I don't want to just abuse my power like that. 36%. Oh, what if Dragon Ball was made by DreamWorks? I don't know. It could have the potential to be good, could have the potential to be bad. Okay, so I'm saving. I'm saving on the PS3 to a PS1 game. I guess that worked. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And this level's still not over. Yeah, I remember doing this when trying to get 100%. This sucked. This level sucked. Trying to 100%. I just remember my palms being sweaty and just looking at lizard men jumping, and it's like, okay, I gotta get it right here, otherwise I'm totally screwed. Well, thanks for dropping by, Lazy Clay. Good to see ya. Hope to see you again when I do another one of these. Oh. 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 Yeah, this is the kind of stuff that gave me anxiety. It was like, oh no, it's the lizard man. Here he comes. Where it's like, if I die, I gotta do this all over again. Just holding back on the D-pad and blah blah blah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Apparently, according to the cut cartoon sequences in Crash 1, the Tana stages. Well, those are not canon, so they don't count. I'll be right back with you, folks. I just gotta take a quick little break, but I will be right back in just a minute. Back again, back again. Let's see. Checking the chat real quick. Yeah, I could probably blast through this game. I don't know. Maybe I think I'll probably go till at least 9:30, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see where it takes us. If I can get through, yeah, I'll give myself till 9:30 to see where I'm at. If I beat the game, I beat the game. If I don't, we can come back. Let's see. All right, on to Koala Kong. Hold on, my PS3 controller. There we go. So yeah, I've already gotten to Koala Kong in, yeah, under the 2-hour mark. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, there's still Pinstripe. Okay. I don't know if we'll be able to get through the entire game in one sitting here. While still keeping my insanity intact. Maybe I can get to Pinstripe and then call it a sesh. Oh boy. This guy ain't nothing. He doesn't even fight me directly. Okay, okay. There's just a lot of waiting with this guy. Oh man. I swear, I love the colors in the original game. I feel like, yeah, Insane Trilogy was colorful. It had some good moments. It looked pretty. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they, that just wasn't there in terms of just like the lighting and the design. Where it's like, yeah, the original still has merit. I love these gems. I love the reds and the greens and the lava. It looks great. It's like, I mean, yes, the visuals aren't, you know, they've definitely aged, but they still have a charm to them. And just those colors, though. It just looks spectacular, even on my HD TV. Oh man, I love what I'm seeing here. There's a bunch of indie games that emulate this kind of style. Fantastic. Okay, there we go. I do like how in the Insane Trilogy, Koala Kong is about to, after you beat him, he's just about to come after you, like, by himself, and then a minecart carries him away. I like that more. Where it's like, oh, okay, now you face Koala Kong for real. And no, he just gets carried away, carted away. Let's see. Check in the chat. Oh yeah, I can spin the boulders away. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, the colors are rich. That's the best way to describe it. They just pop out. They make themselves known. So I mean, back in 1996, that's just what you had to do. It still looks great now. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but man, I wish Naughty Dog would make I wish most people in the industry would make fun, colorful games like this. Like the AAA guys, not the indie guys. Those guys make those games all the time. But yeah, I feel like as the industry quote-unquote matured, everyone was like, well, we can't do a game with a cartoon mascot in it anymore. That's lame. That interests me personally a heck of a lot more than Last of Us or Jak 2. Not to say that those aren't good games and aren't impactful, but personally speaking, I'm just more interested in stuff like this. Or not to say I just wish there was more of it, I should say. Because there's lots of games that I don't play that don't... But there's lots of games that I play that don't look like this. But... yeah. Just because you got like a furry orange rat as your main protagonist doesn't mean I can't take him seriously, you know? I felt that way when they made, when Naughty Dog made Jak 2 and they really wanted me to take this character seriously, and I'm here like, Sly Cooper, I'm much more invested in the hippo that doesn't wear pants than I am with the elf boy with the angsty elf boy. Nice try, guys. But you didn't get me on that one. I care infinitely more about the geeky talking turtle than whatever is going on in Haven City. I would not want to see Crash Bandicoot in The Last of Us. Or maybe he would solve the problem. Cordyceps, I think they were. He'd kill them all. Yeah, and I mean, that's the whole reason I haven't bought a PS5 yet, where it's like, I know there's Astro Bot, and there's Ratchet and Clank, and I'm like, thank God Ratchet and Clank is still a thing. Like, Insomniac could have been like, oh, I think we've outgrown the Lombax and the robot. It's time to get into some serious stuff. But, yeah, I was like, I'll buy a PS5 when Sly 5 gets announced. And I still haven't bought a PS5. I'm waiting. I'm dead serious. Oh. Oh. Oh no! I actually looked this up the other day. There was quite a few. When the Insane Trilogy came out, there was like 3-5 people from the Crash days who were still at Naughty Dog. And I think there's still one person there who was there when they made Crash 1, and she's still at the company. I forget her name, but she's still there. But doesn't matter. I mean, companies change all the time. That's what I wanted to get across with my Rare video. People said like, well, all the guys left, and I was like, well, that's what happens with companies, especially for companies who have been around for like decades upon decades. There are some people who stay there for their entire careers, yes, but there's a lot of people who are like, I want to do something else. I don't want to be here my whole life. Some guys stayed at Rare for 3 years. There's some who are there for like 40 plus years. But that's what happens with just companies. People come and go. Things change where it's like, okay, I've done my stuff here. Or, you know, sometimes they get laid off. Or sometimes they're like, you know, there's something I want to do. And staying at insert company here, I wouldn't be able to do that. So I love what I do here, but I'm going to have to go. That happens a lot with a bunch of stuff. So I don't care if any of the original veterans aren't there. I just care if the people who make the game make it good. There are many games where the original creative team weren't there, and I still think that the games that they made were some of my favorites in the entire series. Or conversely, there's other times where people hear that the original developers are making a reimagining of a game and they go like, oh no, not these guys, why couldn't it have been these new dudes? Like, everyone wanted Sonic Mania 2, and then Sonic Superstars came out, and I remember a lot of people saying, oh no, they got Sonic Team making this? No, they should have got Christian Whitehead and his group to make this game. Why? So it goes both ways. What am I doing? All right. Steam. Why is there smoke coming out of that thing, Seymour? Oh, that isn't smoke. Sorry, I do a lot of steamed ham stuff off camera. I ain't even gonna get all these boxes. Let's see. Update saved game. 17. Okay, so I'm halfway through the game. Yeah, I'm not going to get through the entire game. I think I'll stop at Pinstripe. Yeah. Update save game. Hello. There you go. Whoa. I broke the immersion. There we go. Let's see. Looking at the chat, if you ask me, I'm glad they kept Ratchet over Resistance because I swear nobody remembers that game, or Fakes loves it from what I've seen. Yeah, I remember. Sometimes I'm reminded, it's like, oh yeah, they did make like a bunch of Resistance. They made like a whole trilogy on the PS3. That could have been like their future. But they were like, nah man, the Lombax is where it's at. Yeah, I'm totally happy that even though I still think my favorite games in the series are the PS2 games, I still love a good Ratchet and Clank game. Did I come this way? Okay, I think yeah. Let's just keep going to the left. Okay. Ooh, ends. That must mean something. Alejandro, I hope I'm saying that right. You haven't missed much. I mean, we're just getting through Crash Bandicoot right now. Like, we're halfway through the game. But I think we're gonna wrap it up soonish, and then save the rest of the game for another stream. But yeah, it's been pretty chill so far. I've been making good time. And there go my Aku-Akus. Oh. Yeah, I'm with you on going commando. I also really love Up Your Arsenal, even though you can tell that that game was crunched. Like, some serious crunch time happened behind that game just to get it out. But, you know, even though I don't condone the crunch, it still came out pretty good. And I think it's the funniest of the trilogy. I mean, introduced Dr. Nefarious, and it's like, wow, it took 3 games until we finally got, like, the Dr. Nefarious, who's like my favorite villain in the series. That's so awesome. But yeah, going commando is, yeah, probably the best gameplay-wise, I would say. But the other two are still good. And while I love James Arnold Taylor as Ratchet, I feel like Mikey Kelly got a raw deal. Like, so, well, we're looking for a softer Ratchet. I'm sure he could have done it. He's an actor. It's like, just direct me to be a softer, nicer Ratchet. Oh man, they send me all the way back here. What was I saying? Yeah, Mikey Kelly. And what's even more, rubs salt in the wound even more is that they continue to use his grunts and screams for Ratchet throughout the entire PS2 era, even though they replaced him in the second game. Let's see. Hold on. The talent makes the studio makes the talent. I'm just reading what you said earlier, Boba Fett. Wherever the talent goes, the spirit goes with them. In a way, I understand that, but again, in the case of let's just go back to Rare, haha, big shocker. But Rare still makes, even though they make, I mean, the last game they made was almost 10 years ago, but they still make games that nobody expects they're going to make, and they're still fun. And that's like been their MO. And having played a lot of their games throughout the years, that's the one thing that remains constant. It's always something different. It's always something that I really haven't seen anywhere else. And it's still got a lot of charm, and that's the kind of thing, that's what makes a Rare game. In my eyes, and in their eyes, and a lot of people's eyes. So if you can keep that spirit alive, that's all that matters to me. Just make me believe that the spirit is still there. Okay. Do I want the embryo? I don't know. I guess I'll take it if I get it. Let's see. I'll get back to the chat in just a mo. There it is. Yeah, Mikey Kelly is in that in Ratchet and Clank. No, not Ratchet and Clank, Ninja Turtles, and he plays Mikey. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see, Ratchet 3 came out pretty good despite the problems. Yeah, it did. Let's see. Yeah, I still need to play Viva Pinata myself. And yeah, I feel pretty bad because I used to watch the cartoon a lot back in the day. Being a Canadian production, it was on a lot of the time. It was in reruns for like ever. So I know Viva Pinata pretty good, but I just need to play the game. The ones on the Xbox and maybe the one on the DS someday. If I can get 3 Aku Akus, that would be so choice. Okay. All right. Ooh. Oh, there it is. Let's go crazy. Nice try, guy. Oh, wait. Great. I didn't get to enjoy it. Oops. Oh. Like, doesn't matter which way it goes at that point. Oh, come on now. What part of Canada did I grow up in? I've been in the Southern Ontario area. Yeah, Southern Ontario. That's where I grew up, born and raised. Apparently people could tell because I apparently have an accent, which I know nobody thinks that growing up that they have an accent, but genuinely, I don't even know, like, what kind of accent do I have? And so how did someone deduce that I was from Southern Ontario by my accent? What did I say? How did I say it? That's fascinating to me. Any thoughts on the I'm Nobody's Hero song? I mean, what else can you say that hasn't already been said? It's immaculate. Yes, good things do grow in Ontario. I got that reference. I would sing it, but my voice is fried right now. Yeah, I would need to hear the Albertan accent and, you know, as Skinner once said, it's a regional dialect. Oh, now here's another level that I think was done better originally in the original game than the Insane Trilogy. I felt this level was a heck of a lot creepier in the original game than the Insane Trilogy. Like these Cortex monitors, these are foreboding, these are freaky as all get out, and the music does like this. I equate it to barking dogs where it goes like It's like they couldn't get it. When I was playing the Insane Trilogy, I actually put on the original soundtrack on like my phone as I was playing through the game. I turned down the in-game music and just fired up the original song on my phone. But yeah, no, this is one where I felt like the atmosphere was severely downgraded in the Insane Trilogy. Like, I'm sure you guys will hear the music for yourselves. But yeah. Isn't that thing supposed to fall? Oh, I look at the chat and the thing had already fallen. Ooh. Oh. Why is Cortex rocking his head back and forth? Because he thinks this level is baller. He's trying to spook me, that's the thing. That's what he's trying to do. He's like... And it's kind of working. If you were like 6 years old and you saw that mug looking at you through a computer screen, you'd probably turn the game off yourself. He was like, I don't want to play this anymore. Cortex is scaring me. I'm sure someone said that once to their parental guardian. Oh. What? Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. There was this one TV block that was called Vortex. Vortex was a Saturday morning block on YTV from like 2001 to 2006, and they showed action cartoons from like 7 to noon every Saturday morning. And sometimes they got a little like, what's the word? Sometimes they stretched the action cartoon thing a bit. Like, they showed stuff like Batman Beyond, Jackie Chan Adventures, Avatar The Last Airbender, Teen Titans. There were some other things in there. They showed, like, Powerpuff Girls, and, that's still an action show. Danny Phantom is kind of an action show, sorta, kinda. But Hi Hi Puffy Amiyumi was also shown in Vortex alongside, like, Justice League, and I'm like, this is not an action show. Just because someone does a couple of kung fu kicks and has some attitude, this is not on the same level as a Batman or a Shaolin Showdown. Even Shaolin Showdown, I'll say, is action. I'll give it action. I'll say it's more action-y. Maybe. Yeah, they were Static Shock, Batman, Batman Beyond, Justice League, Metabots, stuff like that. I find Cortex staring into your soul and rocking very hilarious. Yeah, I'm like, what's up with that? A balding middle-aged man is trying to scare me. Well, I mean, he is a mad scientist and he did create me, so maybe I should be scared, just a tad. I was right there.
What have I got?
And he did steal my girlfriend, so you know. Oh yeah, Paula was the host, but there was somebody else before her. I forget her name at the moment, but I remember her too. I don't want to say Stephanie because that was Sugar. Yeah, Beast Wars and Reboot. I don't think Reboot was in Vortex, but Beast Wars, Beasties was in Bionics, actually. Maybe it was in early Vortex. She dressed as Yami Yugi once? I'd like to see that. She always had a great wardrobe, I thought. Where is she now? I'd love to interview her. But look at these colors. I love these colors. The blues and the smoke makes... I mean, Cortex is yellow, but now he's got like this green and nasty red going on. That's cool. I can almost smell this level, you know? Probably smells like burnt charcoal, like a bad barbecue, or just poison and death. Safety Feist CEO Pinstripe Potteroo. Motor oil. Yeah. Definitely. Jerson? Jerson? Can I call you Jerson? Well, thank you for stopping by. You seem confused, but it's okay. We're cool here. It's a pretty cool atmosphere going on here today. Yeah, I just imagine Crash would not survive in that area for very long.
What have I got?
Toxic Waste. This is another favorite level of mine. And I felt the remix they did in the Insane trilogy was pretty awesome too. Like the track. They really went into the rock and roll. I love those guys. They're picking up something as you spin them away. They're like, huh? Excuse me? Excuse you? I wasn't finished throwing this at you, my good man. Like that. He's just staring at it like, huh? Oh, Monster Warriors. I did not like that show very much. Okay, I can get back to where I was. No problem. No problem. here we go, here we go. Oh. Well, I think it's not quite that black and white, Tommy. I think the Minecraft movie has like multiple distributors. Like it's not just Warner Brothers. I think they distributed it, yes, but there's more production companies involved. Yeah, I wish a couple $100 million of those dollars went to Looney Tunes, but that's just me. But yeah. Oh, come on now. I remember the Beetlejuice cartoon. I've just never really seen an episode. Trust me, if I feel strongly about it, I'll probably talk about it at some point, but for now, not in the cards. I have other things that I want to talk about, like right now. Okay, we're making good progress. All right. Oh man. And I was doing so good. Let's see, okay. This is another level where I really like the colors. Just that green and the orange. Very good. Very pleasing to the eye. Oh. Okay, I can get through this. I can make it to Pinstripe in like 5 minutes and wipe the floor with him. Super Keegan, hello. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for taking time out of your day to watch me fail at Crash 1. But no, we're having fun. We're getting near the end of this particular stream, but I've been having a good time so far. It's been nice getting back to Crash, and yeah, nice answering questions in the chat and all that. What the? My PS3 controller just decided to stop working. If I get the Tana bonus in this level, it saves me at Pinstripe. Alright, awesome. Incentive. You'll love to see it. No, this is not my first stream. This is like my 5th or 6th or so. But no, yeah. I've been streaming for the last... I started streaming like back in March or February. But it's been fun so far. I've had a good time with it. Phew. No, don't you dare. Okay, now I've got it. Now I'm in a groove. Now I know what to do. 8th stream, but who's counting, am I right? Favorite Nintendo franchise? I'm gonna say Donkey Kong today. Oh no, don't tell me that was my one shot. Please let me get it. Please, oh please. Okay. Oh, yeah, Deadstream, that's funny, haha. Whew, I needed that. Update saved game. Yeah, Crash 1 is definitely the hardest of the original trilogy, just in terms of just even to save the game. But man, yeah. I'm making it through. I'm getting through it. I'm getting through it. I just hope Pinstripe is next. Pretty sure he is. Oh. Ikana Canyon, I recognize that name. Hello. Good to see you here. Oh, come on now. See ya. Okay, I think... Okay, we're gonna take on Pinstripe now, and then after that, we'll call it a sesh. Have I seen the new Wallace and Gromit movie yet? No, but I would love to. I need to rewatch Curse of the Were-Rabbit though, because I liked that. Okay, okay. Okay, I got you, I got you. Yeah, I think that's the background music. Or every time the barrels pass me by, that's not just the backing soundtrack. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. We got you, we got you. Now he's done. We've basically won. Oh. Well, I've heard about Forget About It. If you're Canadian, you can't not have heard about that show. Still airs on television. Oh, come on. No! Okay, okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just hopping over to the other side of the room. Whew. Okay, okay. We're getting there. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, Pinstripe doesn't deal direct damage. So that's kind of interesting. And there you go. I wanted to turn around so you could see Crash's gaping maw, but that's okay. I'll try that with Embryo. Okay, so let's see. Let's just check the chat real quick. One of my favorite quirks of Crash 1 is you beat the first level and get its gem, come back to the game and it has your gem, but doesn't know that you beat the level. That's weird, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I think, yeah, we'll call it a session for today, but yeah, it's been fun getting back into the whole streaming thing, and yeah, thanks for everybody who oh dang, Crass with a $5 super chat. Don't usually super chat, but I really want you to see this. My friend made a Donkey Kong Backyardigans remix, and I want you to see. Sure. What's the channel's name? I will at least give it a watch, especially if you know, send me a. Oh, I at least have to give it that. Send me the name of the channel, and I'll give it a look. Thank you very much, by the way, Crass. That's very nice of you. Let's see, Super Keegan 9100. Okay. So with that, yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for joining me today. I don't know when I'll be back, but I will let you know. Hopefully sooner than later. And yeah, hope everybody has a good night. Thanks, everybody.